So stop what you're doing and pay real close attention to the questions I have for you. Yes, I have two questions I want to ask you. All right? So pay real close attention. Now, as far as the first question, you're going to want to type it in the chat or open the description box. My email is there. Email me your answer. And if you get it right, I'll have a nice surprise for you. All right? So, here goes. First question is this. Do you know the title of the song I wrote in celebration for the Knicks winning the championship this year? Do you know the title of the song that I wrote? And it was uploaded prior to the Knicks winning. So it was kind of a prediction that I made. Do you know the name of that song that I wrote and uploaded? It's on several digital platforms prior to the Knicks winning their championship. If you do know it, type it in the chat or shoot me an email. All right. Now, here's the second question. Are you someone who is interested in passive income online? Are you interested in earning passive income online? That means that it's a possibility of you doing something once and get paid for it over and over and over again. That's the basis of passive income. All right? We have our bills that comes passively over and over again every month. The car note, the rent, the telephone bill, and it goes on and on. Anyway, folks, my name is Keith, and this is the next level with Keith. So that's where we're going. Now, some of you may have watched me on my podcast. For some of you, you may be new to your knowledge that I had a podcast. Now, on the YouTube channel, you have different icons, and you have one that says live. If you click on live, you will see the podcast that I've done. All right. On the videos, of course, you'll see all the ones I've done on YouTube. All right. Now, on my YouTube, right below my right and your left, there's a little, I would say, profile image. If you click on that, you can get to all of my links, whether to my Facebook, whether to my Instagram, whether to my Amazon, where you can find my book that I've written. That's called When Fun Is Not Funny. Whether it's to some other links to gain passive income. Yes, clues, passive income. Then you can just get those links right from there. All right. If you just click on the little image and it opens up, you just click on more, at least whatever it says in your phone. But on my Apple, my iPhone, it is more, and it opens up and you can see all those links that's there. So, as I mentioned to you about my podcast, tonight was my final episode. For now, I may revert back to it at some point in the future, but for now, that was my last episode. And so I am now kind of channeling all those people who wants to continue hearing me talk about some good stuff. All right. You come here on the YouTube channel and I'll be here live. Well, I'll be here, recorded, of course, but more live. All right. Prior to these videos, they were like still podcast videos or still videos that you could hear. But I find that where the folks seem to be calling me and where it seems like there is attention that's needed, the YouTube channel seems to be the place that I wanted to focus on and just keep dropping nuggets and putting things down that you can hopefully pick up and run with. I have good news. I have a lot of good news in so many different ways, but I'm gonna try to keep it simple and don't give you too much. Let's make it bite size, if I can, for lack of a better word, make it bite size and more simple for me to, I guess, connect with you and you connect back with me. And over the years, I've had YouTube channel, and there was a time when it wasn't even active, and to the point where it became active and got monetized. I'm someone who'd really ever talk about subscribing to my channel, and I tell you why. I think people by now, I've heard it so much from other channels that if they want to subscribe, they'll do it. It'll be a natural thing for them to want to subscribe to get more information. So with over 46 billion YouTube accounts, and so many people are saying, subscribe, it can be a bit overwhelming. So what I would like for you to do, however, is to like, all right? Just to click on the like, that thumbs up, click on that thing. And then you can also share so others can hear the good stuff that's happening, at least if you feel that way. And I think that puts something out in the universe that comes back to us, come back to you, all right? It's good to give. So as you get something, if you feel it's good, like it, because YouTube likes the algorithms. The more it's liked, is the more they will share it out to people who will see the information and, like you, be able to maximize, get informed, and make a well-informed decision. So yes, one of the reasons why I kind of reverted back to YouTube channel to make it a focus is because what I have to say is with expediency, it's urgent. It's very urgent. And I'm not sure how many of you right now in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and saying what's going on, you have questions about the world, you're hearing about job losses. I mean, who would ever thought that we'd lose so many jobs in the Black community? So many thousands of jobs so quickly in 1 year. Who would ever thought? Have you ever heard someone say that there are going to be millions of jobs that are going to be gone within the coming years? Have you heard anyone say things about those kind of things? Have you heard anyone say there's coming a time when people won't be able to function the way they're functioning now with the liberties that they have? Have you heard about things like to have an online business is going to be very difficult in the coming future, much more difficult. So people are hearing things. Some are being very lax about it. Some are just being very nonchalant about it. Some have really taken it serious. And I feel like I'm someone who is sounding a trumpet, sounding an alarm, because I'm seeing where things are moving so rapidly, technologically. You look at AI and what's happening. A lot of things that was projected to take place in 2035, 36, and 2040 is saying is now so expedited that looking for these things within the next 3 years. By the time we get to 2030, a lot is going to be changed. However, what I think is going to remain is people are going to be always buying something. They're going to be buying, they're going to be purchasing something. Now, those folks who have lost their jobs over the last year, the hundreds of thousands of people who lost their jobs, one thing they're always doing, and they have to do, they have to buy something. They have to make a purchase at something. Now, maybe they buy less, maybe they buy differently, but they have to buy. something. And if they don't buy something, somebody's buying it for them. All right? So, what if you could be on a platform where when you buy, you earn? You're not just a cash drain, you're a cash gain. What if it could be on a platform that you're paid when you join? You're paid when you stay. Think about it, folks. You're going to always make a purchase. What is the platform? All you need for your household, you can purchase. And so many other categories you can purchase. And when you purchase, you build not only an income, but a life-changing income. What if 2, 3 years from now, your job tells you, we don't need it anymore? And you can say to the job, it's okay, thank you for the time I was here, but I'm okay because you went ahead and prepared the way from now. What if through this simple concept, you have 1 year, even more, of emergency fund? Not even 6 months, as most people recommend. You have a year or more of emergency funds. What if a year? What if 2 years from now, you're debt free? I watched a video, and it was a man who, based on his conscience, decided to leave a company he thought was very nefarious in what they had plans for the next 2, 3 years as far as AI and what some of the motives are and the plans they have in place. And so he is taking a risk sharing what he's sharing, but he figured, well, he had to share it to come out of the company, be able to share it more freely. It's pretty scary stuff. And if you're not sure if I'm making sense, want to type in Google or any one of those search engines that you know and ask him, what are the predictions for AI for the next 3, 4 years? Just kind of get an idea that I'm not just shooting off or spouting off or ranting off here without any basis, without any kind of data. And so why am I excited about sharing with you? Because I believe that in this platform here, you can probably get the information faster, react faster, and get the journey started now. I felt that certain platforms, based on the audience, by the time they get it, or get what I'm saying, it might be way beyond the 8 ball or just late. I wouldn't say too late, but late. And if you can be early, be early. Believe me, I do my saxophone, as you can see my picture in the back. And when I get to my gigs, I know what it's like to get there, late and have to rush and sweaty and just in the nick of time, huffing and puffing, and feel the pressure of doing the entire performance, opposed to being there early, half an hour early, an hour early. Relax, get something to drink, use the bathroom, change slowly, do my performance, relaxed, feel like I'm in control of every song because I wasn't rushed. I could pace myself. I know the difference. And so therefore, I feel that the earlier you get this, the earlier you can make a move. And like I said, in this video, right below the title, there's a little icon, all right? Click on that icon and click on the more. I'm not sure what it says in your phone, but on my iPhone, it says more. And there is an interesting opportunity there that you want to check out. There's video for you to watch. All right, there's video for you to watch. And there is other links, there are other links that will give you information on what's going on. There is a number that is there, right? And that number is only a minute sizzle call to hear something. And from there, you can take your steps or make a decision on what you want to do. All right? It's a simple 1 minute call. How it can now revolutionize your situation. How you can say, hey, you know what? That got my attention. Let me go further. So a lot of good things are just around the corner. And I feel that I can impact many lives around the globe, not just here in the States, but around the globe, because it's a global opportunity. All right. Many people right now, I've seen them take the chance on other things, and they might have been discouraged. They might have said, you know what, it doesn't work. But right here, because of my over 20 years of experience, I'm a layman type of guy. I like it simple. So I'm dishing it out very simple. See for yourself, all right in the comfort of your home or your space, wherever you are. Won't cost you a dime to check it out and see the power of what this opportunity is. It's in the description box, all right? And I'm just excited about what you're going to experience when you check it out. I love sharing, and I'm having success offline, right? Because it doesn't require to be online. It doesn't require for you to be a recruiter. It doesn't require to be a guru of that or some computer expert. It doesn't require those things, which is why I love it so much. Many folks right now, they're set it within the next 3 years, even though they have their degree and they have certain skill sets, it will be useless because of where AI is going. One thing people will be doing is shopping. It never stops. We've been doing it from day one, and it's going to continue. How is it going to look for you? Are you going to be on the inside earning or on the outside spending, being a cash drain? So this right here is something you want to take a look at because it'll do you good. So again, if you are looking for passive income, if you're not, this is not a channel for you. It's not a place for you. If you're looking for that magical passive income, the company does 99% of work, you do a little 1% or 2% and have success. In 2-3 years, double, triple, quadruple your income now. I'm not talking about we have to be, millionaires like that. Some can and will be if they want to. But imagine you can double, triple, quadruple your income and even more in 2-3 years from now. Passively. That's the power of what I'm sharing with you. Thank you for checking me out here. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. I'm not keeping my videos too long, but hopefully you'll pick up what I'm putting down and take advantage of it and run with it. Thank you, and see you soon on my next video. God bless.